Scientists discovered that most Europeans had dark skin as recently as 3,000 years ago. That's around 1000 BC, the time of King David of Israel. Joseph Brown reports, recent research brought to light a surprising revelation about the ancient inhabitants of Europe. A comprehensive genetic study has revealed that as recently as 3,000 years ago, most Europeans had darker skin tones. This study, which examined 348 ancient DNA samples from archaeological sites in 34 different countries, alleges long-held beliefs about the evolution of skin pigmentation in Europe. The findings indicate that 63% of individuals from prehistoric to ancient Europe possessed dark skin, 29% exhibited intermediate skin tones, and a mere 8% had light skin. Dark skin dominated ancient Europe. The belief that light skin has always been a characteristic feature in Europeans is now being re-examined. Although previous studies hinted at the presence of darker skin tones among prehistoric Europeans, this latest research suggests that dark skin persisted far longer than previously thought. In fact, lighter skin tones only became widespread around 3,000 years ago. Migration and complexion shifts. The long-standing scientific narrative suggests that modern humans originated in Africa before migrating across the globe. As they ventured into the northern parts of the world, their skin tones were thought to have gradually lightened to adapt to different environmental conditions. However, the recent analysis of genetic samples dating back to between the Copper Age, around 5,000 years ago, and the Iron Age, approximately 3,000 years ago, has shown that only about half of the people from these periods had light or pale skin. In several regions, darker skin remained dominant even more recently than previously assumed. The environmental influence and adaptation. This discovery prompted researchers to explore the reasons behind the gradual shift in skin pigmentation. One of the key factors considered is ultraviolet UV light exposure. Early human populations moved from Africa to Europe and Asia between 60,000 and 70,000 years ago, encountering vastly different climates and levels of sunlight. Reduced exposure to UV light in northern areas necessitated physiological adaptations. Paler skin, which could absorb UV light more efficiently and aid in production of vitamin D, eventually became advantageous. The dietary changes and skin tone evolution. However, the transition to lighter skin did not occur as swiftly or uniformly as once believed. The study highlights that this change was neither linear nor consistent across different regions and time periods. The genetic evidence indicates that even during the Copper and Iron Ages, many individuals still had darker or intermediate skin tones. This gradual shift suggests that other influences beyond UV light exposure were at play. Dietary changes likely played a significant role in this evolutionary process. Before the advent of agriculture, human populations relied heavily on diets rich in vitamin D, obtained from animal sources and seafood. As societies transitioned to farming and agricultural practices took hold, the dietary intake of vitamin D decreased. This dietary shift may have intensified the need for the body to synthesize vitamin D through the skin, thereby favoring the genetic traits associated with lighter pigmentation. Eye color and other physical traits. Furthermore, the study found that certain physical features, such as lighter eye color, began to appear earlier and more prominently. There was a noticeable increase in light eye pigmentation during the Mesolithic era, followed by an accelerated prevalence as Neolithic farming communities expanded throughout Western Eurasia. The role of genetics and sexual selection. The evolution of skin tones in ancient Europe was not solely influenced by environmental and dietary factors. Genetic drifts and sexual selection also contributed to these changes. Genetic drift, which refers to random fluctuations in allele frequencies, could have amplified certain traits within small isolated populations. Meanwhile, sexual selection may have favored specific features such as blue eyes or blonde hair. leading to their gradual increase over generations. Cheddar Man and genetic surprises. An intriguing example of this complex evolutionary process is the discovery of Cheddar Man, a 10,000-year-old skeleton found in Britain. Initially, researchers assumed that he possessed light skin, consistent with modern European features. However, a DNA analysis conducted in 2018 revealed that Cheddar Man had dark skin and blue eyes. This finding underscored the intricate nature of human evolution and highlighted the potential for unexpected genetic combinations in ancient populations. Neanderthal and pale pigmentation. Adding another layer of complexity, the presence of lighter skin in European Neanderthal suggests that pale pigmentation traits existed in the region even before modern humans arrived. This indicates that genetic history of skin pigmentation is more convoluted than previously thought, involving multiple hominin species and diverse evolutionary paths. A gradual and complex process. The gradual, varied changes in skin tone across ancient Europe reflect a multifaceted interplay of environmental adaptation, dietary evolution, genetic drift, and sexual selection. These factors collectively shape the diverse physical traits observed in modern European populations. The findings from this study challenge the notion that lighter skin became dominant in Europe shortly after humans arrived from Africa, and instead the transition was a slow and complex process, unfolding over thousands of years and influenced by a multitude of factors. Ongoing discoveries and research. Although the study's results have not yet undergone peer review, they provide valuable insights into the intricate dynamics of human evolution. The research emphasizes that our understanding of human history is continually evolving, with each new discovery adding depth and nuance to the story of our species. And the broader story of human adaptation? These findings serve as a reminder of the diversity and adaptability of early human populations. The journey from dark-skinned ancestors to the varied complexions observed today was not a straightforward path. It was marked by gradual shifts, influenced by changing environments, evolving diets, genetic variations, and social preferences. The study also highlights the importance of genetic research in uncovering hidden aspects of our past, and as more ancient DNA samples are analyzed, researchers are likely to uncover additional surprises that challenge established narratives and deepen our understanding of human evolution. In light of this research, the history of skin pigmentation in Europe appears more intricate and fascinating than previously imagined. The gradual emergence of lighter skin tones, influenced by a combination of environmental, dietary, genetic, and social factors, paints a picture of human adaptation that is both complex and compelling. And this study not only reshapes our perception of ancient Europeans, but also underscores the broader narrative of human resilience and adaptability. The story of skin pigmentation evolution is a testament to the dynamic interplay between biology and environment, shaped by countless generations and influenced by an array of factors. So as researchers continue to explore genetic history of human populations, new discoveries will undoubtedly further illuminate the rich tapestry of our shared past. The evolution of skin tone is just one chapter. In conclusion, the recent findings reveal that dark skin remains prevalent among ancient Europeans much longer than previously believed. The gradual shift towards lighter skin tones was influenced by a complex combination of environmental factors, dietary changes, genetic drifts, and sexual selection. This slow and multifaceted process underscores the intricate nature of human evolution and highlights the enduring mysteries that genetic research continues to unravel. And this is from Free Jupiter by Joseph Brown. Please leave your comments, and thank you for your support. Please support my Patreon account. The daily posts are 5 videos daily, and they are totally different from what I have on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for your support and that you find all my content so interesting. You'll find the Patreon account details in the description box below.